I am the follower of great gurus like Ramana Maharishi and Sadhu Om. They all remain in patience all the time. I meditate and study, but I still get angry when wronged. How can I stop reacting? The first thing you need to understand is that there's nothing wrong with you. The fact that you react means you're alive and human. If someone misbehaves and you felt nothing at all, that would be strange, right? So it's normal to feel that anger? Yes, but to fully understand what's happening, you need to know the difference between a reaction and a counteraction. With a basic understanding of these two, you can respond more wisely. Let's say someone accuses you of something you didn't do. Your first response is anger. That's the reaction. Now, what do you do next? Do you lash out and scold them back? If you do, then that's your counteraction. Why do you call that a counteraction? I shout because of the anger. Isn't it just part of that reaction? No, they are different. Feelings like sadness, happiness, anger, and jealousy, they are all natural and come from the unconscious mind. That's what we call a reaction. However, no action can happen without your will. When you choose to act, whether it's shouting back or staying silent, that's coming from the conscious mind. That's your counteraction. Oh, is this what people mean when they talk about God giving us free will? But if the unconscious mind is natural and out of my control, how do I handle it when I get angry? Exactly. The unconscious mind is natural, and the anger that arises when someone scolds you is the reaction. You can't control that, it's a natural human response. But here's where it is get interesting. If the person who's wronged you is your higher official, you will likely control your anger and not lash out. Why? Because you consciously use your will to suppress the urge, and that's the counteraction. If the person is your servant, you might shout back without much restraint. You will even justify it thinking, if I don't shout, she will do the same thing again. In both cases, it's your will that's driving the counteraction. But even though I shout with my will, why do I feel guilty afterward? That's because, despite the reaction, you have an idea that you should be a good person and should not shout, regardless of the situation. So, after you get angry, you feel guilty, and this repentance is also a counteraction. It's driven by your ideals, but at the same time, it gives life to the original reaction, making it feel stronger. Otherwise, all your reactions will disappear as the words return on the surface of water. So, how should I handle this? Here's a simpler approach. Be aware of any emotion that arises within you. Second, when you feel an emotion like anger, recognize it as a natural reaction. Third, accept and acknowledge your anger without judgment, and then decide how you want to respond. Fourth, if you choose to express it, do so consciously, staying aware and present. With this practice, you will gradually gain better control and rise to the higher state of awareness.